Hey,
Hey, did y'all
what?
talk about this motherfucking yeah,
What
son
happened?
of a bitch? Did y'all talk about this cop uh transformed his backyard into a tropical oasis?
We did not. We did not. What
Did y'all
happened with
read
that?
that? Or
I did not
what?
read it. My
No.
fault.
Well,
What happened with that?
it wasn't. It's a conspiracy. Nothing happened outwardly in the article, but uh, he has a bunch of tropical plants in his backyard, and he got an award winning arboretum, for lack of a better fucking term, in his backyard. But I'm into that type of shit, and I've noticed that anytime these esoteric ass competitions in Chicago, it's always a fucking cop that spent $200,000-300,000 on some fucking hobby
Hmm.
every time. Like the fucking it's a female police officer here that won a koi competition for her backyard ponds.
A koi, the fish.
Yes, the fish. Like I said, when it's always some weird ass esoteric competition, it's always a police officer that got the time and the fucking money,
Hey,
and they always talking
the,
about
the,
these
the,
fucking
that,
budgets.
that fish is rather. If from my knowledge, and I get most of my knowledge from TV, the koi fish, koi pond, is a rather
Mhm.
expensive fish. I would think because when Michael Scott fell into the koi pond at the
Yeah.
restaurant, and they was charging him for the fish, it was a it was a good number on the fish.
Yeah, relatively good number on the
It was
investment.
like a 78 $80 fish. And I don't know if anybody else know about fish, but fish is fickle than a motherfucker. And if you spend more than a buck on one, you stupid.
Shit,
Yeah.
$80 is a cheap one, nigga. These motherfucking fish is 30, 40,000 for these koi fish, and
Uh,
it's like anytime these motherfuckers look at these big luscious, these are tropical plants. That nigga gotta buy them shits over every year.
Yeah. Ain't
them
no
not
bugs with some motherfucker.
perennials. Them not perennials.
Man, look, them nigga, that nigga gotta buy that shit. Them fucking big ass. Look at that shit, boy. That
Nigga,
shit is
you mean he
fucking.
planted annuals every year?
Every year, this nigga gotta dig up all this tropical shit and
Hey, look,
drop it back
how much
down.
that begs the question, because I know a little something about planting shit. How much fucking vacation time this motherfucker got?
How much vacation time this motherfucker? How much fucking? Did that look like that a surviving Chicago winter right there?
Not at all.
Did that look like that motherfucker could be buried below the frost line and come back next? Look at this nigga crib, and he got one of them motherfucking new 1.2s over there on 43rd and and,
Yeah.
and Peoria. Look at that shit. The shit 9 feet thick. I mean, it's thick, healthy. Look at this shit.
Here to duty
Nigga
belt,
got
but you
some
can't
mango trees back there and all type of shit, nigga.
imagine this. None of this was here. Again, we have to go back. I have 4 planters.
Yeah.
I was just trying to keep those alive. And then upon keeping those alive, it kind of grew.
If you can see dirt, add another plant. It's one of Duranus Cooper's philosophies.
This looks like we're walking through a
It
jungle
kind
here.
of does. We had a situation
Yeah.
because
There's
I have
no
so
way
many
he's
plants back here
to
where
afford that
I was unsuccessful in growing grass.
as a clean police
These
officer.
plants drain out so much, it was just killing my grass. So I decided to put pavers back here and make it a seating area.
What started with 4 planters has grown into more than 50 plant species in Cooper's backyard.
When I was a kid, I
50
used to help my grandmother
species.
in her garden. Her garden was basically a vegetable garden. And back then, it was more of a chore as opposed to a love.
But over the years, Cooper's love for plants grew, literally. He called it his grandma's garden in honor of her memory.
Deep in here is a wine barrel.
Stop. Oh my God. Yeah, you can see it. Oh my God.
So
So literally, you can plant them in anything almost.
The Garfield Park resident says getting his hands in the dirt helps him cope with the challenges of being a police officer.
you can come home and shed your uniform. You can shed a duty belt, but you can't shed your brain. I can't put my brain on a shelf and come back and pick it up tomorrow. So all
I
of the
mean, look
experiences that
like
we've
he cooking
endured
the
day in and
books.
day out,
Mhm.
time and time again, it stays with us.
Officer Cooper has been on the force for 23 years and shares some haunting stories.
5 or 6 years ago, my teammates and I were sitting down for lunch, one night in Hyde Park, and the call comes out over the radio that a child had been shot. So of course, naturally, we get up, we take off, we go to the scene, and unfortunately, an 11-year-old boy was playing with a gun that he and his cousin had found and was shot. And as we're trying to deal with that, within 15 minutes of being on that scene, another call comes out of a person shot.
Literally feels like you're being transported somewhere else.
Yes.
From 10-foot elephant ears to sweet potato vines, Cooper's vibrant oasis even got
This
the
nigga is growing
attention
sweet
of 2
potatoes.
furry felines.
Hi, Cheeto. And he spends a lot of time in the garden.
Yeah, he showed up a year ago in September. Smokey showed up back in April.
Do you give them that love and care?
Yes, you give them love, you talk to them.
Showed up.
You know, I
You
look
don't
at
take him
them,
in the house.
and
Right.
I mean, it's kind of fun watching them do
Yeah,
this.
that's
What you
outside.
see now will all be gone come winter.
Call
Literally
him
everything is
his
gone.
Black Lives Matter
Everything is
cat.
gone. The planters have nothing in them, and we
So you
start
kind of
fresh
just
every
start
year.
over.
I start fresh every year.
Wow. So you kind of love that.
That's
So
how
every year it's kind of different, as you mentioned.
Every year, my aunt and I start our plant pilgrimage right before, right
Hey, yo,
before
fuck
Mother's
that.
Day.
Fuck that.
and
You
that's how it
cannot
gets
develop
started.
this type
For
of
Chicago Tonight, Black
biodiversity
Voices, I'm
with
Joanna
the amount of
Hernandez.
time that Chicago police officers
Pretty
have
impressive.
available to them. Not with the way,
Time
not with what
and
they're
money.
saying. That level of
Been on
biodiversity
the
in a
forefront.
yard in Chicago,
And come
Every
doesn't happen
year.
back and pick it up
every
tomorrow.
year. You do this shit, fam. Nah,
You see the density of that shit.
that shit lush.
Fam.
That shit
Every
lush,
year.
fam.
Them
They're
is $200-$300 per plant.
they're his height because you can't grow them that you can't grow that in the season. He's planting them motherfuckers that big every year.
Every year.
That's 15,000. People don't understand that shit. This is $15,000-$20,000 worth of plants every year. This motherfucker putting in the ground.
Every year that he's throwing away in his yard. 20,000. And that's a conservative estimate. Oh shit. He got a twin.
Definitely got a twin.
Hey, the nigga up
But
top
like
ain't
a
moving.
motherfucker though, like on some real shit. On some real shit, he has this level of disposable income in the city of Chicago, being an officer. That's wild to me.
That's why it was me. That's why nigga. And it wasn't even him. It's the fucking decoy fish bitch that fucking like these two together be like, all right, now that's something. Like had I seen him alone, all right, and if I seen her alone, I seen her story 7 years ago. And now her story now is becoming more pertinent because of his story. I'm like, hold on, how everybody got this 30,000, 40,000 to throw away every year?
Every year, I've seen some of those plants. They're expensive when they're 5 gallons.
Man, I've been looking for my phone the whole time I'm sitting here. I just want to Google the price of a 10-foot 11 elephant ear. Like 10-foot elephant ear. Like on the low end. How much is that shit? I guarantee it got to be every bit of $200 on the low end.
10-foot elephant ear plant.
But yes, for it to be cops that has this type of disposable income, and we have the fucking.
This is not a 10-foot one. Oh no, it does say 12 foot. It says 12. It don't look 12 feet. It says 12 feet. $275.
Yeah. I said minimum $200.
All right. So the thing about being a Chicago police officer is your salary is posted online.
Man, Joe.
And his salary is posted online.
Did you see his salary?
I do see his salary.
What is his salary?
His salary is $129,666 per year.
I don't think people that make $120,000 a year got $30,000 to spend on plants every year.
Every year. No,
I mean, technically you would have the money, but that is not the salary that affords hobbyist level this.
Yeah.
No. That hobbyist level 40. What he's doing
This is not a hobby.
I told you, nigga, this is Arboretum level.
But he's acting like it's a hobby though.
Right.
To him, it's a hobby.
Man,
His
part of the
motherfucker's
hobby
telling
is
you that he got
good.
a $30,000.
Man, to part
Hey,
of
look,
part
look. The comment just said he said it's him and his aunt. What the fuck his aunt do?
his aunt is the motherfucker that got him in that tells him what plans to spend that ill-gotten money on because he don't know.
He better have an aunt help him water this shit.
Because
You can't water this shit and go to work.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to explain to motherfuckers how he paying for the water, how he got the time to water these motherfuckers. Like it's so much shit. I know he thought this was smart when he took this little interview, but it's so many unexplained questions. Like,
hold up. This motherfucker from our city. Well, from our city. The other one, he ain't really from here. But this motherfucker from our city. My grass was brown so much of this fucking summer. The majority of the summer, my grass was brown, golden. They ain't a grass color. They ain't a grass color. My grass is typically, I take care of my grass. My grass is typically green. My grass is always cut. It's edged up and shit like that. I put down fertilizer and grass seeds. I got good grass. It's decent. I take care of it. It was brown for an extended period of time because we had a drought here. It wasn't no water in this motherfucker. His shit is lush.
I'm looking at 2 hanging gardens. He got 2 patios. He got 2 balconies. And both of them motherfuckers got full lush hanging gardens on those motherfuckers.
The more I think about this shit, the more wild it becomes because I'm understanding the level of dexterity that this takes.
Hold on. And he's not growing these plants. The part of appreciation is growing them motherfuckers. This nigga literally
grow them here.
Right.
None of these shits is starting off at 7 feet.
He get these motherfuckers 20. He just go spend 20 bands to throw away for 3 months. Every year. Every year.
Every fucking year.
He just throw away 20 bands. And then be at the picking line talking about, I can't survive. I survive. These kids are killing me. And I can't make ends meet. I'm fucking dying over here. I can't. Y'all won't give me no more overtime. Hey, what about the 40,000 every year?
Hey, police have been saying they can't have families because they can't afford them nor take care of them with the work schedule. It's hurting their families. Their family life.
This nigga got just throw away 4 child support checks a year on fucking kids.
Fam.
On fucking plants.
That ain't just watering. That's talking to. That's raising them. You gotta raise them plants.
Hey, my nigga.
You gotta go in the motherfucking. You gotta name them bitches.
That nigga said he was putting so much water in 3 of them plants that he had to replace his grass. He said the runoff from these 3 plants killed the grass right here, so I had to put pavers down. He was watering 3 of them plants
Too much water. Too much water in a drought.
He was watering them plants so much that they killed his fucking grass. Yeah, this shit crazy. Bananas, bonkers. And it just doesn't lend credence to a lot of things that we heard about the policeman's pay rate and scheduling.
And you find this shit out in the weirdest of ways of looking at that shit. It be in the places that they don't think people paying attention. This motherfucker just
like I said, the shit.
He was a little plant. He was a little flower competition.
Hey, this was so crazy. Hey, this was so crazy. Y'all see, I didn't put the koi fish bitch in this motherfucker because neither one of them are strange by themselves, but together it goes like
how much money y'all motherfuckers making?
Wait, so hold on. You got 50,000 extra? I thought she may have did some underhanded shit. She may have hit the lottery or something. So no, all the cops just got these esoteric ass hobbies that they got 40 and 50,000 expendable dollars, 20 hours a week to dedicate. All the shit that y'all say y'all don't have. Y'all got it for this hobby. But for the news
Hey.
conference,
we broke. They need to pay us more. They're trying to defund police. Hey, look, before anybody gets started, this is our politically correct stance on the situation. Because we are sitting here trying to we're trying to legitimize the money that these cops are making. We're trying to say that they made it from working actual hours, being paid from their police salary. We're not saying
where they really get their money from.
That these motherfuckers is actually stealing out here stealing money.
No one said they were stealing money from drug dealers.
We ain't said that they working with drug dealers getting paid by other motherfuckers.
We didn't go nowhere deep in this conspiracy as we could. We're just cursory conspiracy right here that these niggas getting money that they matter of fact, this cursory conspiracy don't even go to the money. They're just whiners. This conspiracy is now that they are whining. Any other time that they whining, we could get real deep in this conspiracy about, hey, maybe they're not whining. Maybe these funds is coming from someplace. But now we're gonna keep it cute, as the ladies would say, and just say these niggas is whining. This conspiracy theory is just pointing a finger at undue complaints right now. But let one of these niggas come up with be the Marble King of Chicago. So he just got the illest marble floors in all of Chicago. He got marble. He got raw marble from what? Raw marble.
You better be flexing with some organic shit.
Right.
Because organic gives the sense of cost effectiveness. You start coming with natural stones in your crib, waterfalls and shit.
Then they go come in there and say, hey, well, I wasn't really into marble, but then this fucking 13th century Prussian pillar came in, and I started there. Like, what? 13th century Prussian pillar? You know, Prussian place no more, nigga.
I'm telling you right now, if you run a task force, gang unit, whatever the fuck may have you be it, whatever. If you got running water in your crib, you know what I mean, out the faucet.
Fam.
I mean, I put this fountain in, you know what I'm saying? It look nice. I got this tank right here. It's too much.
Hey, this nigga, we gonna see the next nigga.
We know you Denzel from Training Day.
Hey, the next nigga gonna have a fucking he gonna win the footstool competition. He just gonna have designer footstools. Hey, we gonna look at the shit, right? And we ain't gonna think nothing of it. He just gonna be a footstool hobbyist. What am I gonna say? Well, this ottoman is from the Ottoman Empire. This nigga here.
So you got Ottomans?
Man, this nigga got Ottomans with fucking Egyptian silk.
Nigga, you putting your feet on $50,000 worth of shit.
$50,000 worth of shit.